Hello, everybody, and welcome to Connect In. Connect In is a broadcast, podcast, videocast, whatever you want to call it, that really that has conversations about why it's important to kind of check in with yourself, to come back to yourself, to connect into yourself. In a world that is super, super busy, we spend an enormous amount of time outside of ourselves. And it is restorative, essential, centering, grounding, get your shit together kind of feeling when you come back inside yourself. And throughout the different podcasts that I offer, I share with you different tools or concepts of how to connect back into you, your body, your heart, so you can live a life that is deeply happy. I'm Damini Celebrate, and it is my mission to help you live as your brightest best self. And I do that by teaching you tools to connect back in, to connect back into your heart, so you can listen to the guidance of your soul. Sometimes those tools are meditation-like experiences. Sometimes they are embodied practices like moving and drawing and painting. Now, I personally believe that when we allow our soul to speak through us via via the language of color, shape, and form, we get under our mind, and our soul speaks to us via metaphors, messages, insights. And that happens simply by putting paint to paper, or a pencil to paper, or a pen to a tablet. But you can kind of see all those variations if you pop over to DaminiCelebrate.com. And that way you can kind of see the different ways that you can connect in with yourself. In this episode, we're going to talk about how breath truly allows you to let go. And we hear about letting go a lot, letting go of stress, letting go of bad attitudes, letting go of, a heartbreak, letting go of a loss, letting go, letting go, letting go. And sometimes it's super easy to do, and sometimes it needs a bit more attention and intention. And that's what we're going to explore today. Because autumn in the 5-element acupuncture system is all about letting go. The organs that are associated with this time of year, which is called metal, is the lung and large intestine. So the lungs take in, the large intestine lets go. And if that is impaired in any way at a body level, at a mind level, at a spirit level, you start to back up, literally. You start to fill up and back up and get sluggish. And when any time that energy gets sluggish in the body, mind, spirit, that creates stagnation, that creates pathology. And that could be just respiratory issues. That could be just holding on to what you can't let go of. That can be just a deep sense of grief, a deep sense of sadness. There's a lot of different ways that our body shows us kind of red flags of what's going on. And it's not always the body. In fact, I personally think when the body is starting to show signs and symptoms, it's happened a while ago, and it's now just getting to the physical form. Generally, it starts first with a feeling, a sensation, an emotion, and then it backs up from there. And that excludes like having an, well, we'll talk about it because it's happening to a lot of people. Like a lot of people are getting COVID, and that is a very intense respiratory disease. If that doesn't get cleared out, then you can lead to these other things. And, your body will start this holding on and not letting go pattern. But that's a longer story. But for today, I thought I would just share with you. Today, I'd like to just share with you a simple way to begin the process of letting go. So this episode is going to be a little bit more experiential. It's going to be a bit more quote unquote meditative. So obviously, if you're driving, just come back to this later. The live broadcast is up on Facebook, but the podcast itself is available through Anchor later on this week. Okay, so are you ready? Are you ready to let go of something that's holding you back from living as your brightest best self? Now, you may not know what that is, and that's actually really perfect. But if you do have an idea of something that you really want to let go of, this is the opportunity to bring it up and just hold it into your consciousness. Okay, I'm going to invite you to take a nice, slow, deep breath. Feel the weight of your body on the chair, on your couch. Feel your feet on the floor. And just take a moment and just notice how your body feels. Notice where there's tightness. Notice where there is tension. Where there's, anywhere your body is trying to get your attention. Just notice. And that can include your mind going, hurry up and get on with this. I got things to do. That's okay too. Your body speaks to you in many different ways. So fully feel the weight of your body on the chair. Allow yourself to weight down. As we begin to come out of our head and down into our body, we will get heavier. We'll actually feel more in our body, and that's okay. We're normally outside of our body or in our heads for a very specific reason. Sometimes it's just too tight there. Great. Feel your feet on the ground, and if you're lying down, just feel where your body is touching the earth. Now shift your awareness to your breath, coming in through your mouth, down your chest, through your diaphragm, into your belly, down into your hips, and imagine your breath traveling all the way down your legs to the bottom of your feet. And if you like, you can imagine that breath leaving the bottom of your feet and becoming like a big fat root, like a tree root, that just kind of anchors your body energetically to the earth. Now bring that grounded earth energy up through your legs via your bones. Bring that up to your hips, your belly, your back, into your chest, down your arms, and just feel yourself get heavier. Great. Now keep just letting your breath come all the way down to your feet and back up. And then place your hands on your heart. Great. Now just keep awareness of your breath and your feet on the ground. And now put a call out to your body, mind, spirit, soul. that you would like to begin the process of letting go of one thing, one simple thing that is holding you back. Now, because we're speaking in the language of your soul, this may come up as a phrase, a song, a color, a shape, an image, maybe a full sentence, maybe a story. But whatever it is, let it just arise. Look at it, get curious about it, just give it the full attention that it needs instead of pushing it away. Bring your breath and attention to that. Keep breathing. Keep allowing that to surface. And if nothing is coming up for you, that's okay too, because there's a lot that's happening under your consciousness. Just keep breathing. Breath to belly to feet. You feel like you're starting to think about everything too much, just bring your awareness to your feet. And one more cycle of breath to belly to feet. Now shift your attention, keep your awareness on what you're letting go of, but I'm going to change your hand positions just for a minute. And I'm going to invite you to hold on to the point that is between your index finger and your thumb. It's that kind of nice soft spot on your hand. And if you can, you're going to hold both at the same time, kind of like this. And if that's too hard, just pick the right hand to hold. So keep your awareness on breath to belly to feet. Hold on to this major acupuncture point that's all about letting go, that is right between your thumb and index finger, right in that soft pad up by the bones, maybe tender. Okay, so breath to belly to feet. Take a nice breath in, holding that point, and just ask your being, your body, to begin the beautiful unfolding and letting go process of whatever is being held in your field right now. And we're going to do that with a long, slow exhale while holding this point. So breathe in, hold in your consciousness what you're letting go of, and slowly, ever so slowly, exhale, letting go. Do that again. And if you like, you can almost imagine that your breath is pulling out that stuckness from the end of your limbs, your extremities, through all your cells and out your breath. So wherever that holding is in your body is just releasing through the breath. Okay, again, hold your intention of letting go of this. Take a nice, long, deep breath. And blow out, exhale. It could be a nice slow breath. It can be more like a kind of breath or kind of breath. You let your body guide you. There's no right or wrong. All you're doing is breathing in, breathing out, and letting go. Do that one more time. Bringing your full awareness to your breath, holding on to that point. And asking for that, whatever you're holding on to release through your breath. Great. Notice how you feel in your body now. Are you a little bit more awake? Do you feel a little bit lighter? Or do you feel more confused? It's all good. You can do this very simple practice of letting go before you go to bed at night, same way that we did it. Of course, maybe you're lying down. You can also do it in the morning if you wake up tight or anxious or overwhelmed. Breathe in, breathe out, let go. This seemingly simple exercise is really powerful. So notice how you shift throughout the day. What do you notice? Do you feel a little lighter, a little clearer? When we let go, we can bring in new things, inspiration, ideas, clarity. So as you do this practice, you can pay attention to your daydreams, to your night dreams. In fact, if you have the time now, I suggest that you just do some free writing. Just write down everything that is coming up into your consciousness right now. That's another really great way to let go. Breathe in, breathe out, let go. And if you would like, and as you let go, know that newness is coming in, new breath, new inspiration, new ideas. Yeah. If you would like to know more ways to do this consciously, with full awareness, with a lot of fun in a great community, consider joining the Creative Alchemy community. That is where we explore tools like we just did, along with embodied creativity to get under the head, under your lies, under what's blocking you from being you, and back to living as your brightest best self. So you can read more about that at DaminiCelebrate.com. So throughout the week, I invite you to keep practicing this, allowing yourself to just begin to discharge from every part of your body, all your tiny cells, whatever is holding you back from being you. Until next week. Mwah!